Good morning friends, welcome to Sharekhan pre-market view. Indian markets saw profit booking yesterday after 3-4 days of rally amid poor guidance by Infosys which disappointed the street. However, the numbers were above street and consensus estimate. Sensex closed down by over 170 points whereas Nifty was down by 45 points. If you look at the cues from the global market, the cues are positive. We had Dow which put on a 47 points gain, Nasdaq was up by about 8 points and S&P was up by 2 points. This was amid thin trading as the markets over there await the earnings season, because this week we have many earnings report which are going to be announced. If you look at the Asian markets, they are trading in negative territory after the Chinese data which has come in. It is again weak trade data by China and a little bit below average. If you look at Singapore Nifty, it is indicating a positive opening by 4 points. If you look at the flows, yesterday FI continued to show faith in Indian markets. They put in about 743 crore in the index future. They bought about 318 crore in the cash market, whereas DIs were seller by 175 crores. Now after this flattish kind of an opening, let's have a view from our derivatives team as to how Nifty is likely to trade throughout the day.
Good morning friends, I will give analysis on derivatives. In yesterday's market, we have seen Nifty taking mixed cues from the international markets, or rather a bit positive cues from the international markets. We have started the day with a positive bias, but later on we were not able to sustain at higher levels, that is about 8,200 odd levels. And since post lunch and despite a positive cues from the European markets, the Nifty dragged lower and eventually it closed 0.68% lower at 8149.60, about 8,200. Now last 3 to 4 trading sessions we are been seeing Nifty is facing stiff resistance around 8,200 and has been showing some kind of selling pressure around that level. So eventually, unless and until we don't get meaningful closing above 8,000, however, we did got closing on Friday's trade about 8,200. But since market didn't took it positively, and thereon we have been seeing a stiff resistance around that level. So 8,200 continues to act resistance. In open interest terms, we have seen 4% addition. That is some short positions was built up by market participants in yesterday's trade. Cost of carry also did decrease from 3.5% to 1.5%. That is, Nifty premium did came down from 16-17 odd points to currently in a single digit of around 6 to 7 odd points, indicating some kind of short positions was been created in yesterday's trade, seeing the 8,200 stiff resistance. So market participants have created some short positions. Put call ratio have also inched lower, but it's still above 1. It has decreased by 1 basis point from 1.02 to 1.01 odd levels. And volatility index, seeing the market falling, we have seen but obvious volatility index would increase, and it increased by around 1% from 18.93 to 19.12 levels. Now the options activity, 8,200, 8,300 call option have seen a good amount of build up in open interest. Both have seen an addition of around 19 to 12% respectively. While in put option, not much of build up was seen. 8,000, 8,100 strike price has seen a minor addition of 6 to 7%. So this range of 8,000 and 8,300 has been becoming a kind of a stiff resistance and stiff support on the lower side. So market in the coming trading session, we might see the range bound, since we have not been able to cross 8,200, which we were thinking we can cross 8,200 in the coming trading sessions, and since we have been facing stiff resistance, hence in the best case scenario we can see a range bound kind of a movement in the market in the coming trading session, 8050 on the lower side and on the higher side at around 8250, 8,300. So watch out for the range bound movement for the coming trading session, at least for a week or so. While the highest build up still remains same in the options, in the 8,300 call option is the highest. However, difference between 8,200 and 8,300 now is very less. While in put option, the highest build up is again at 8,100 strike price with around 46 lakh shares in it, and 8,000 is the second highest, and the difference between them is also very less. There are no securities in buying period for today's trade. On FIS term, they continue to build some kind of long positions. In yesterday's trade also they have built some long positions. They were net buyers in index futures by around 743 crores and the open interest of FIs and index futures went up by around 3 odd percentage, indicating some long build up. Index options there were net sellers of 888 odd crores, while stock futures there were net sellers of 65 crores and stock options net sellers of 160 crores only. From a market level, 5 days VWAP stands at 8175, is the same VWAP which was yesterday. Lower range here is 8100 and higher range at 8200. SGX Nifty is trading a bit flat, but seeing the positive, positive IIP data and the CPI inflation, we might see some kind of a positive bounce back, some kind of a bounce back in the morning trade. So watch out for that. SGX Nifty is trading 11 points lower at 8140. That's it from derivatives. Thank you.
Friends, let's have a look at the trading ideas for the day. The first one being Aurobindo Pharma. Now, Aurobindo Pharma gets Environment Ministry's nod to expand its bulk drug facility in Medak district in Telangana. The overall capex is going to be close to 300 crore, and this is positive news for Aurobindo. One can long it with stop loss of 774 for potential upside of 815 and above that at 825. Again, the next idea is Nalco. Now, Odisha government has approved a proposal to allocate another bauxite mine in favor of the aluminium major Nalco. This is again sentimentally positive news for Nalco, and one can long it with stop loss of close to 39. The potential upside could be 42. Moving on to news update, yesterday post market we had couple of data points which came in. The first one being IIP. Now IIP for August 2015 came in at 6.4%, way above consensus estimate of 4.5%, and versus 4.2%, which was the reading in July 2015. CPI inflation data also came in at 4.41. The consensus estimate was closer to 4.40, so data was in line with consensus. Again, we have Coffee Day Enterprise Limited. The IPO opens today. CBI is likely to register more FIRs into alleged loan defaults of Kingfisher, even as it plans to expand its probe to look into the other irregularities of diversion of funds of USD $200 million to tax haven. Now, IDBI Bank case is already under probe, and more PSU banks could come into fray in this case. The international consultant which were appointed to look into technical findings in the gas dispute between ONGC and Reliance have submitted a report, and as per the technical committee report, around 9 BCM of natural gas may have been flown out from ONGC's block in the KG basin to Reliance adjoining reservoir. Inox Wind has backed 50 megawatt turnkey wind power project from Tata Power. This is again a rapid project and the third such project which the company has backed from Tata Power. PTC India has inked pact with Solar Enterprise Corporation of India for sale and purchase of power generated from 3000 megawatt solar project. Now PTC India's purchasing of this solar power offered by SECI would be for state utilities. IndusInd Bank has tied up with Tata AIG Life Insurance Company to sell the latest insurance policy through its own branch, after the company agreement is now coming to an end with Aviva Life Insurance. Pune-based Kolte Patil buys out 100% stake in Corolla Realty for rupees 164 crores. Moving on to important results which are likely to be announced today. Post market we have TCS which will announce its number. The expectation here is PAT estimate of 6058 crores. Watch list that we've created for day trading today. We have stock with positive bias Motherson Sumi, NMDC and UCO Bank. Stock with negative bias we have Castrol, Mindtree and Infratel. Stock for long-term investment we recommend Aditya Birla, Nuvo, Britannia, HDFC Bank, Tata Motor, DVR and Z. Thank you.